Shabbat Shalom and welcome to Thought for Shabbat. We begin the book of Leviticus this Shabbat. And the first word is Vayikra, which is the Hebrew name of the book of Leviticus. Leviticus comes from the word Levite because it's all about the Levitical laws and rituals that take place in biblical times. But Vayikra means, and he called, meaning, and God called to Moses. And the rabbis wonder, why would the book of Leviticus be called, and he called? And one of the Hasidic masters says the following. He says, normally a burden which is heavy for one is light for two, or heavy for two is light for four. But can a burden be too heavy for 600,000? Be bearable for one? Now all Israel standing before Mount Sinai and saying, if we hear the voice of God, we're going to die. And that's why Moses had to hear the voice of God by himself and carry the burden of this responsibility for his whole nation. That is a heavy burden for one person. As we think about the country of Ukraine, or really any country, it's not just one person who holds the burden to protect and keep it safe, although the Jewish president of Ukraine seems to be doing a heroic job in trying to keep his country together. But let us, in some spiritual sense, do just a little part by sharing some of that burden. This Saturday night, there will be a vigil for the country of Ukraine at Temple Beth El. At 6:30. You can find the information in this email as well with the address. I'll have the opportunity to say a few words there, as will other religious leaders, about hearing the call of standing up and speaking out against evil and that which is wrong, helping a country know, at least through energy, that we send our hearts and our souls to those who are suffering at the hands of such an aggressor. As we roll up on Passover next month, we know all too well the sins of the Pharaoh, the struggles for freedom, and how not just one person can bear the burden. That is not, and he called to Moses, but God calls to all of us to stand up and speak out and do that which is right. So please join me tomorrow night at Temple Beth El in Alicio Viejo. Also join us tonight at Shabbat, 7:30, as we talk about the power and the beauty, the wonder of the spirituality of being a refugee. Also the pain and the suffering and challenge. It is Refugee Shabbat, and we're going to explore all sorts of different angles of this as our Shemesh committee has worked so hard to welcome our Afghan family here in this country. We're going to hear lots of stories of immigration and its power. Thanks so much, Shabbat Shalom, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Please join us tonight and tomorrow.